joining us again. I'm here with Darren Murphy, and excuse us, folks. Are you going to get that?
Sorry. Hello, Darren Murphy here. What? Really? Hey, I'm in the middle of an interview right now. Can I call you back? Can you wait for this? Great. Thank you.
Who was that, Darren?
Opportunity calling.
Today, I think we need to talk about the interview process. And have you ever met or known of a company that's had the interview process down pat?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have. It's in the book Nuts, written by Herb Kelleher. Herb Kelleher is the gentleman who started Southwest Airlines. A very low cost, no frills, no extras, and the book's name Nuts is on the fact that all you got when you got on the plane, instead of gourmet food, you got a little bag of nuts. His hiring process, which I don't know if they still do it, but it was very oriented towards empathy. If you recall, I did a workshop on empathy training. Well, I got the idea of empathy training from Herb Kelleher in his hiring process. This is so unique. Take it to your own business and use it. Fine-tune it so that it works for you. You would apply to Southwest Airlines online, and about 3 months later, you would get an email saying, show up at Nashville Airport, hangar such and such, at this day, this time. You would show up. You'd be there with airline pilots, airline attendants, baggage handlers, everybody. You're all mixed in one group. Southwest would stand up and give you a little spiel about, and no one's hired yet, but give you a little spiel about Southwest. And then they would say, Darren, stand up in front of everybody and tell us why you want to go to work for Southwest. They are videotaping the audience. Anyone talking to their neighbor, acting bored, reading a book, or doing something that's not sending energy up to that man or woman that's in the hottest seat in the house, standing in front of a couple of hundred people giving a talk on why you want to go work for that company, that's the hottest seat in the house. Anyone not sending energy, leaning forward, smiling, and you're going to do it, you get it. Anyone not doing that, automatically eliminated from being hired. You can't teach empathy. You get it from growing up. You get it from your family. You get it from stuff happening to you and you not wanting it to happen to other people.
Darren, I can't help but notice that you have something on your shoulder there.
Where?
The other shoulder.
Oh. Oh, yes. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay. How can that particular process be implemented on a smaller business?
Okay, you're doing an interview and planned for people to come in during the interview. Maybe the person that cleans the office comes in to get the trash, or another employee knocks on the door and interrupts. Notice that person's facial expression, because that person is only thinking about themselves, and rightly so, they're going for a job. But this interruption comes in. Do they get irritated? Do they remain neutral? Or do they remain open with a smile? And then when that person leaves, they say something like, you're really looked after. You're really sought after. You must be a really good manager. Do they give a positive spin to what's happened? Take them out to eat. How do they treat the wait staff? Are they kind and generous, the way the wait staff is to them? Or are they dismissive and condescending and ignore them? That is the way you can see if they have empathy.
Darren, what's the most essential thing to ask during an interview?
Well, think about it. Have you ever read a bad resume? They all walk on water, right? So an essential question in every interview process is, where do you see you need improvement? And when you tell me where you need improvement, what steps are you going to take towards that improvement? That all of a sudden puts the burden of having that person tell you, I'm good, 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 and I'm going to improve on this. For example, in high face-to-face customer service, wait staff, anything where you're dealing directly with the customer, I think it would be really important that each individual realize that they can always get better at communication, which would be a time to buy 8 Keys to Connecting, the Communication Code of Conduct. Have a copy right here. Anyhow, that was self-serving, wasn't it? But an essential question. Where do you see yourself needing improvement, and what steps are you going to take to get there?
Darren, I appreciate you being here again. Your insight on the interview is fascinating. Do you have any closing remarks?
Never pass up an opportunity. Be kind to animals. And don't forget to go to my website, Darren Murphy Seminars.
Thank you, Darren.
Thank you so much, Tommy, for interviewing me again. I appreciate it.